My name is Ronaldo. I'm training with Concord Athletics Club. I'm 14 years of age, and I started running at the age of 7 years old.
Quick. Plenty bounce, plenty left.
What encouraged me to allow Renaldo in athletics was his ability to run. When I saw him actually when he was about 7 years, and I realized that but this little boy had good potential, and what made it stronger was seeing that the cafeteria lady in his primary school actually encouraged me because she saw him running for school sports, and she told me, she said, Wendy, this little boy has potential. We have a club called Concord. If you like, you can involve him in it, and which I did. Since then to now, he has shown much improvement, and that is what encouraged me.
What's the IT bag over the side and stuff?
Ronaldo, tell me a little bit about your training schedule.
Well, I came for the stadium for 4 o'clock, so I leave home about 3:30 to reach before. And when I come, I will tell my coach, and he tells us what we have to do, and we just do it. And we finish around 7 after 7.
Quick. Good. Smooth and tall. Good. Run past the cone.
How do you balance your training with your schoolwork?
Well, I train when I come home from school. I get ready for training. So after training, when I reach home, I do my work.
What sort of support is needed from parents who want to see their children become successful in athletics or any sports?
Okay, the support for me personally, I would think for parents is actually being there. Meaning, you have some parents that they send their children to do any sport. They don't have to be athletics. It could be anything, right? And they send the child to do these activities, and they are not wrong. With me now, I am always there for him, and I think that is they need moral support. That is what it is. Moral support is the most important thing, because some children, when they don't see the parents around, aunts, uncles supporting them, they feel a little despondent. And with me now, I am always there. He could tell you that I'm always there, and I think the moral support is very important.
What is your goal as an athlete?
My goal is to make the Olympics team and represent Trinidad to make them proud.
If you weren't doing athletics, what would you be doing instead?
I'm not sure.
Headline in the newspaper saying that you'd like to beat Bolt.
Yeah.
What prompted that?
Well, since I'm running, and plus how I saw him running, and the way he runs, it influenced me to run more. And I saw his best time. I just wanted to beat that from ever since.
How long ago was that?
About 2 years now.
Watch it. We gonna take over town. We gonna take over town. We gonna take over town.
Renaldo, I know that you're part of the school's dance group. What role does dance play in athletics?
Well, it helps you to be more like basically for loose, for training, for the stretches. It makes you more stretched out and those kind of stuff. Yeah, and it helps your coordination and all that.
What measures have you taken to ensure that Ronaldo hasn't neglected or does not neglect his schoolwork?
Okay, the measures I've taken for him not to neglect his schoolwork is that I laid on rules, meaning that he has to pay specific attention to homework, his chores, especially homework, because what happened is last year he was not performing as he should, and what I did, I really told him I was not going to let him take part in athletics again, and he also made that decision on his own as well. And with that, seeing that he made that decision along with me, he has improved a lot from last year to now. And with his let me see, we call it a timetable, but it's him following that timetable, he has improved a lot. And I think doing that, it has broadened his mind, where he can set goals and set like boundaries, knowing that okay, he has this to do it at a specific time, and then what anything else could follow, his athletics could follow after. Because I always tell him, remember, if you're injured or anything like that, you have to fall back on something, and that is what I am teaching him. So with that, those are the measures I have took with him. Make sure that he has his priorities on the right line.
What has been your proudest moment so far as athletics and Ronaldo go?
My proudest moment so far was last year when Ronaldo ran the finals in Hamptons, and he made 11.74. It was 11.74, and that was actually, he ran semi-finals and he made the same time in finals, and that was for Hamptons International, and that was the proudest moment, because to run a semi-finals and to make it into finals, that was really, really, really the proudest moments for me. And I don't know how to explain it, but when you're actually there, the adrenaline rush, the only thing I didn't do is run on the field and hug him up. That was the only thing I didn't do. That was the proudest moments for me.
I read in the newspaper that you had a hip injury.
Yeah.
Tell me about it and tell me how it affects your running.
The injury started when I was at the Hampton Games, and I was getting a rub out from a person who does those things that rub you out before the race, and he told me that my hip was out of line and I should check a chiropractor. So after that, he talked to my mom, and one of the girls in the club, she used to go back chiropractor for back. So my mom took the number from her, and I went by the chiropractor, and he ran his test on it, and he saw that it was out of line, and he put it back in line. And after that, this year now, it had came back out of place. So I had to go back and get it back in place. That's why I didn't try out for the character team, to make the character.
Is this something that would continue to happen as you grow older?
Yes, it will continue coming out, because I'm born with the hip problem. The doctor said I was born with it. So every 3-4 months I have to go back and keep putting it back in place and get a checkup.
Say something with your mom.